crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadroo.com. Let's talk gold, silver, Bitcoin future. I was listening to Jean-Claude and Snippy talking to woo-woo dude, Rich, last night. 3-hour discussion. It was really good. Those guys are great. It was a great show. They gotta do it again. I could have gone another 3 hours, by the way. But yeah, he was talking about, hey, gold is going to be involved, silver is going to be involved, cryptos are going to be involved in the new monetary system when the U.S. decides, and it is a U.S. decision, that they're going to stop the old system, the unbacked fiat system. There will be no China's going to be in charge type of thing. There'll be no Iraqi dinar. That game is over. When the game's over, the game's over. Take the ball and walk away. And that's what the U.S. is going to do at some point. There's an internal struggle, obviously, within the United States. This is the largest internal struggle the United States has been through probably since the Civil War. At least on the outside. Behind the scenes, who knows? I think Trump's got everything under control. Trump's people. Trump is the bull in the china shop. The people behind it, the patriots behind him, are the ones taking out the pedophiles and going to destroy the bad guys. So, but the future monetary system will not be unbacked fiat money. It will be some kind of treasury note based on gold, silver, or Bitcoin, or maybe even all three, or Bitcoin Cash. Remember, I believe that the U.S. has both Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash because they were the ones who invented it. The Satoshi million Bitcoin Cash, million Bitcoin, black, gold, purple, silver. I think Bitcoin Cash will probably, in the long run, do better than Bitcoin because of its usefulness. I don't see Bitcoin core developers ever going to the Lightning Network. I do see Litecoin going to the Lightning. That's my take. Anyway, great discussion, Pompliano and Schiff on Peter Schiff's channel about gold versus Bitcoin. Peter Schiff he'll never understand. He'll never allow himself to understand the cryptocurrency. He just won't. I know a few people like him. That's fine. He'll get it wrong. He's gotten it wrong for all his customers. You know, he could have got them in early, but he chose not to. I think they miss quite a few things. I mean, the argument against having gold head our means of exchange is obvious. But gold as a reserve currency, it's only older people, much older people, and those aren't the deciders that want gold, and people who own gold. Bitcoin does so much better than gold. Cryptos in general, not all of them, obviously, but the safe ones, the sound ones, like Bitcoin, for example. Yes, it could act as a much better gold. And there's nothing. I used to think that, the monetary history. So what? As a matter of fact, if you want to talk about monetary history, gold has been rejected as a form of money more than any other form of money. That's why we keep seeing fiat money popping up and crashing down, and gold takes over. And then over the historical, 3,000 years or so, that gold has been used as money. It has been rejected more than any other kind of money. It has failed more than any other kind of money. So in the last 10 years that Bitcoin has been up and running, I don't think it's ever been rejected as a form of money. I think it failed once in the early days. The blockchain broke or something to that effect, but started up again. Whereas the Litecoin blockchain has never had that kind of thing. But yeah, history is great if it always worked and was always there as money, but that is not what history shows us. History shows us that it is too rigid, if anything, as money, and has failed more times than any other form of money. You can look at it as, we always go back to gold. That's true because that's all we had. if you look at the history of gold, the only reason people went back to gold and silver as money is because people had gold and silver, and that's all the alternatives were. There was no cryptocurrency. Now we do have an alternative, so no, it won't go to gold. It will go to something like Bitcoin, probably a Fed coin, a blockchain-based coin. It won't be accepted if it's not open source, limited in quantity, and all the good things that make cryptocurrencies good. So Peter loses the argument once again for the millionth time. But let's take a look at this. If you look at gold, this is gold since the 1970s when we went off the gold standard. If you check it out, bump, bump, bump. Gold is at its all-time highs forever. Gold has never hit 2,000. It might have hit 2,000 in the last couple of days. Let's take a look. Did gold hit 2,000? Nope, not yet. That'll be a big deal. I think the futures hit 2,000. But gold hasn't hit 2,000. But as you can see from gold, get back here, gold has absolutely done well since we went off the gold standard, obviously. This is pure manipulation, though. You got to remember, this is when Alan Greenspan implemented the computer trading programs. So this has all been under control, and it's still under control, my friends. Now, silver should have an identical chart, but it absolutely does not. Silver is much more manipulated. It is currently less than 50% of its all-time highs in 1980 and in 2011. Whereas gold is blown by its 1980 and 2000, or its 1980 highs of 800 and 2011 highs of, I think it went up to 1,800. So as you can tell, silver is the much more manipulated metal. That's why silver is going up a lot faster. It's got a lot of room ahead to run up compared to gold. If you own gold, if you own billions of dollars worth of gold, you are insane not to switch it all to silver. The current gold to silver ratio is up here. It's still way up here, higher than historically. It got close in 1991. Prior to that, we didn't have computer market rigging. Well, there was different kinds of market rigging, but the gold ratio was set. I think it was 15 to 1. At one time, it was 20 to 1. It's coming out of the ground right now because we've used up so much silver, and we can't find any. Silver tends to be on closer to the surface, the silver deposits. It's coming out of the ground at 8 to 1. 8 to 1. And above ground, we're at 1 to 1. So the current gold-silver ratio of 80 to 1 is just stupid. It's manipulation. It's a way you can benefit off the criminal manipulation of gold and silver. Thank you, J.P. Morgan, for rigging the price so much. You're very kind. He says facetiously. Anyway, Tether's gold-backed stablecoin in demand as commodity hits ATH. Oh my God, these crypto people investing in a gold-backed stablecoin held by probably the most criminal enterprise in the world, the Tether Bitfinex crypto cabal. This has to be the dumbest crypto people on planet Earth. The people who invest in Tether's gold-backed stablecoin. Why? Because there's no gold back behind it. Are you kidding? These are the same people who lied about they have deposits, on some bank, some random bank that they've already proven that they didn't have. These are the deep state. These are criminals behind this. So do you really think they have the gold? They don't have any gold. Look at the volumes of gold trading. If you are really that stupid to think that a gold-backed crypto is something you should be holding, I feel sorry for you. You fully misunderstand the reason to have gold in the first place is because you don't trust the system and you think the system's going to be falling apart soon. You think Tether's going to give you your gold back? No, that's the dumbest thing ever. This is just stupidity at its finest. Stupidity at its finest. Anyway, you guys want to join the Road to Ruta, go to roadtoruta.com, hit subscribe today. We are giving away 100 Theta fuel. I will be talking a lot about Theta and Theta fuel. Theta and Theta fuel have been going down recently. That is a gift. You can start a Theta Guardian node for like $2,200, $2,300, making Theta fuel, and that Theta fuel is going to be bought by Netflix and YouTube and anybody who wants to get on the internet and stream. So yeah, great time for Theta. You starting a Theta node and the anybody looking to start a Theta node, just go to ThetaToken.org, ThetaToken.org, and it'll walk you through. It's really easy to do. You need 10,000 Theta. So go check it out. Yes, the pool is good, but I would stay with the delegated option, which is you have to have 10,000. And that way you control your own private keys. And you don't have to worry about if the world falls apart, you're still going to get your crypto. Get your Theta back, and you're going to get your Theta fuel. Because it doesn't rely on any third party at all. Again, that's the delegated part. And that's the G-Pool. G-Pool? I use gpool.io. And then choose the Theta. All right. That's all I got for you. You guys take care. Hang on to your silver. If you have gold, look at the ratio. Come on now. Come on. In a world of massive manipulation, it's breaking down. The silver gold manipulation is breaking down. You're going to want to have as much silver as possible. It's Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. I'll talk to you guys later.
Well, I grew up in the USA. I was taught that speech was free. Birmingham to Burning Man, you can speak any truth you see. Lately things have changed, they say I can't speak truth no more. And I'm just sitting here wondering who they are working for. See, they're gonna kick me off of YouTube. Unless I say 9/11's just another day. And they delete my friends on Facebook. Unless I pretend that socialism's a-okay. And they are gonna shadow ban my Twitter. Unless I tweet the chemtrails of Perrier. Finally they'll ban everything I've got to say as they kill free speech in the USA. They decide what's right, they decide what's wrong, they ban what won't conform. They sit in shadows, they run the gallows, say I must abide the norm. Without free speech we lose freedom, they cut off our free will. If I find truth that they don't like, they'll label me a shill. And then they're gonna kick me off of YouTube. Unless I say 9/11's just another day. And they delete my friends on Facebook. Unless I pretend that socialism's a-okay. And they are gonna shadow ban my Twitter. Unless I tweet the chemtrails of Perrier. Finally they'll ban everything I've got to say as they kill free speech in the USA. They're trying to kill free speech in the USA. Now wait a minute, it's not like me to give up on a fight. I'll expose their evil plans, bring their shadows into light. And I'll name names, I'll play their games, I've got them in my sight. They're trying to change the USA. I fight for what is right, so they can kick me off for YouTube. 9/11's all about building 7 and it ain't okay. And they can delete all my Facebook, but socialists fail every time in every single way. And they can shadow ban my Twitter, but I'm looking up at chemtrail skies each and every day. See, they have no right to ban anything I have to say, and I'll fight for free speech in the USA. I'm gonna fight for free speech in the USA. It's my right, free speech in the USA.